Islam Makhachev just defeated Jack Della Maddalena in the main event of UFC 322 in the fucking... Oh, man. Dominated him by decision. 5 rounds, a half guard. What's there not to love, man? Just really riveting stuff. Islam Makhachev wins, dude. Double champ. Not simultaneously. They don't allow that anymore for some reason. But Islam Makhachev defeats Jack Della Maddalena at welterweight. 5 rounds, dominates him. Gets the takedowns, stays on top. I think these were the strike stats. 5 rounds against JDM. 26 significant strikes landed over 25 minutes. Ooh, 19 minutes of control time. 4 for 4 on takedowns, dude. His takedowns were good.
Just hours after defeating Jack Della in one match, Islam Makhachev has done it once more. One of the year's most eagerly awaited games. As fighters, commentators, and fans respond to what may be one of the most significant victories of Islam's title reign, the MMA world is in complete disarray. Jack Della Maddalena entered this bout as the dark horse, the breakthrough star, and the man that everyone thought had the boxing skills, quickness, and poise to cause Islam serious difficulties, which is why the reactions were so intense. And you could see why there was a lot of excitement in the early going. Jack appeared astute, patient, and deliberate. However, the entire battle changed in a way that only champions could control after Islam adjusted and began to find his rhythm. The MMA community is now discussing it. Islam's transition from being cautious to total control.
UFC fighters with Islam Makhachev versus Jack Della Maddalena.
I think Della is going to get it done.
I cannot go against Makhachev in this one.
I don't know who's going to win this fight, okay? Right now at this moment, I'm leaning towards Islam.
For me, I'm going to go with Islam Makhachev.
I think Islam will see. He's going to use his wrestling more.
I still think Islam should win.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if JDM gets it done.
I would still kind of give the edge to Islam.
So for me, with this one, I think I'm going to pick Islam.
You know what? I'm going to go Jack.
Obviously, I'm going the underdog, going Jack Della Maddalena.
Islam is going to dethrone Jack Della Maddalena.
I am picking JDM to beat Islam.
No, I'm going to go with Jack Della Maddalena just because of the weight.
I'm leaning towards JDM, but I don't know why.
I think he beats Jack Della Maddalena. I think he finds a submission towards the end of the fight.
I think Islam is probably going to win the decision.
I think I'm going to go with Islam. I will go with Islam Makhachev because of the grappling.
Can I ask you, and we'll shift gears to Islam a little bit now, are you sad we're not seeing Topuria versus Islam?
Yes. Ish, because I'm pumped to see Islam versus Jack. I love that fight for Jack. I want to see Jack get that opportunity. I want to see Jack given the opportunity to really just start shutting down stars.
Let's talk about, because we'll talk about Pantoja and Kai Kara France in a second.
Guys, well, mouse 22 in the street, back to key in the street, let's go! Let's go!
At one moment in round 2, JDM stuffed a takedown, I believe, or stuffed a clinch attempt, I guess they'll call it, because it failed. And then used the overhook to throw Makhachev and then chucked himself on bottom. And that was a fun moment. So this is where we're at, man. This is great. Makhachev's 170 champ. The GOAT of the sport, you can't deny it. He's definitely in the conversation right now. With this being able to call Makhachev a GOAT, maybe, and Benoit Saint-Denis win, maybe Lucas Tracy will return from his short retirement. Who knows? But Makhachev just went out there, kept getting his takedowns, and man, just held JDM down, dude. It was riveting to watch him do it. I'm so glad that so many people enjoy watching that. Really riveting stuff, dude. What can I say, dude? The UFC betting scandal's gone out. Okay? If you thought the Bulgarian versus Del Val fight was crazy rigged, investigations need to be had. You're telling me that JDM stuffed all Bilal's takedowns and then just can't stuff one against Makhachev? Is that what you're telling me? That's what you're trying to get across to me. That for some reason, Dylan Dennis had a more entertaining fight and showing than JDM did against Makhachev. Is that what you're trying to tell me right now? This was Chimaev DDP Part 2. The prophecies told us of this.
Fighters are responding quickly. As Ilatapra has previously stated, Islam demonstrated why he is among the sport's most methodical and meticulous fighters. The supporters of Charles Oliveira are implying that this interpretation of Islam is much more perilous than the one that opposed him during their rematch. Additionally, Joe Rogan is raving about the degree of accuracy with which Islam battled, claiming that Jack Della Maddalena recently discovered what it's like to battle someone with champion-level poise from the very beginning until the very end. Chael, son, said it just right. He claimed that Islam is demonstrating to him that he is developing into a combatant capable of outwitting opponents. On paper, Jack had the boxing advantage. However, Islam demonstrated that it could be neutralized by his timing and pressure. He used Jack's best shots. He gradually dismantled him by reading his patterns. Many fighters are calling that out. Islam did not simply prevail. He barely appeared uncomfortable as he demolished a lethal puncher.
But the UFC betting scandal, investigations need to be had. I don't know if anyone else got that Google notification earlier saying that Makhachev defeated Della Maddalena by decision. I got a notification on my phone earlier and tweeted it out saying, has anyone else got this notification? A lot of people did. I never get Google notifications. But randomly I got one for this saying Makhachev has won. I'm not saying it's rigged, because they'd make it more fucking fun than that if they rigged it. There's no way they'd script it to go like that, with Makhachev getting a takedown a minute into every round and spending 4 minutes in half guard on top, threatening a dash choke so that he didn't get stood up. JDM spends his time fighting off like a headlock attempt on the ground from Makhachev. Couldn't get back up because Makhachev's on top. Separate Edwards Prates against the cage, but just not this one, guys. Just let Makhachev and Shevchenko sit there in half guard. It was riveting stuff, guys. It really was riveting stuff. I mean, we're talking a significant strike per minute here, guys. That's what we're talking. We're talking a significant strike per minute. No real locked in or close submission attempts. Who doesn't want to watch this? This is great for television. This is great. This is, not only do you get to watch some of your favorite fighters get losses on their record, but you got to watch it for 25 minutes while they're laying there on bottom looking frustrated. It might be worse. I would have rather JDM got flatline KO'd. But don't forget, Joe Rogan definitely made sure to mention this. Couple calf kicks from Makhachev. Crafty calf kicks from Makhachev, to be fair. Landed about, I think that was 7 of his significant strikes were calf kicks. He had 19 minutes out of a 25-minute fight on top position, and we're getting 26. It's good, man. It's good stuff. We got the comments here on this post of his big win. Kind of tell the story of the fight that was going on. But there you go. That's the fight, man.
Does he have the ability to beat a guy like Islam? He'll get takedown attempts coming at him very early. This time. The last fight, he didn't have to deal with that when he was fresh. If Islam can start to pressure him early and take him down early, or even just make him wrestle, he might struggle. JDM don't wrestle, but he was defending well, and he puts damage on you.
Off rip.
I don't know that he's ever felt anything like he's going to feel, because it's not going to be double legs and single legs with Islam. It's going to be him playing with his feet, tripping him, moving around on the octagon side, doing things that he don't recognize as freely.
But she didn't answer the question.
The problem is, like, I can only give you that because I can't truly make a prediction. The job doesn't allow it.
However, this battle is also provoking discussion. Some fighters think Jack's lack of championship-level experience demonstrated, while others think Islam is about to enter a phase in which every competitor seems too little or too predictable for him. That begs the crucial question, who will come next? Because Islam is in an odd position as a result of the victory. He is running out of new opponents. The welterweight shift has already sparked speculation among fans regarding Islam's potential pursuit of a second title. There is also a lot of excitement developing because names like Shavkat and KBY are still being discussed. Some fighters are even speculating about a potential fight with Ilia Topuria in the future. Two boxers with enormous buzz, two champions, and two overpowering styles. And that fantasy matchup is growing louder when Islam defeated yet another striker who was meant to cause him problems. Jack Della Maddalena is also becoming respected. He will return, according to several boxers. He is a young man. He accepted the challenge that no one else was willing to take. And even in defeat, he had amazing poise. However, the reality is straightforward. Islam demonstrated tears. Islam demonstrated why he is currently among the UFC's most complete champions. He also explained to the division as a whole why he still has the lightweight title. One thing is evident as the responses and discussions continue to rise. The legacy of Islam Makhachev has only grown stronger. Who has the courage, the durability, and the style to take the next step is the question at hand.